President, good to see you. How are you?
Now a firm tradition on the President's annual schedule when visiting the UN General Assembly, a day to engage business. The backdrop, ongoing trade negotiations with the United States.
We've been engaged in these constructive engagements over some time, and we now are entering into the more serious and constructive type of negotiations, as Minister Tao has said, where there's the exchange of text and hoping that it will all culminate in an agreement. Minister Tao is usually a very cautious person, and he's cautiously optimistic. I am immensely optimistic. Now, we understand the concerns that have been raised by the United States and are willing to engage to find solutions that are mutually beneficial. And in some areas,
He explained that their goals were simple: to sustain and expand trade flows, keep companies competitive, and ensure that consumers and workers in both countries benefit from the relationship, as he pressed those with influence in the room to advocate for the renewal of the African Growth and Opportunity Act, which expires at the end of the month.
during the course of our presence here in New York, we've been meeting quite a number of people who are either legislators, who are linked to the executive or to the administration, and we've been urging them that it is in our collective interest as South Africa, indeed Africa as a whole, and the United States, that AGOA should be extended. So I do make this appeal that raise your voices and bring about your influence that it should be so. Predictable preferential access to the US market is vital not only for South Africa, but to American companies who depend on reliable imports.
Ramaphosa said South Africa was modernizing its economy, reforming various levers that drive growth by addressing bottlenecks, diversifying exports and driving industrialization, to move beyond raw commodities into higher value-added goods and services.
We see particular promise in areas such as agriculture, which has been really driving growth in our economy in the past few quarters, in agro-processing as well, and high-value food production. There are opportunities in automotives where we are transiting to electric vehicles and to battery production. In green energy, our renewable energy endowments and platinum reserves offer unrivaled potential.
He also welcomed the establishment of a US Trade and Investment Forum, indicating that its inaugural session would take place in South Africa next year.
Now, this forum that will be established will allow us to engage more systematically to address obstacles as they arise and to pursue opportunities in a coordinated fashion.
The president of the US Chamber of Commerce's US Africa Business Center said there was no economic relationship more foundational than the ties the United States and South Africa share together.
As top trading partners with more than $26 billion in trade and goods and services just last year, I think we can all agree this is a vital relationship that merits dedicated attention. This is why we're pleased to co-convene tonight's exchange and this executive dialogue to expand the commercial relationship and tangible areas where we can work together as business communities, working hand in hand with government to advance our shared prosperity.
While others also struck an optimistic tone.
South Africa remains investable. Just not long ago, Walmart announced that before the end of this year, we'll be seeing fully branded Walmart stores being opened in South Africa. As a former chairman of Massmart Walmart myself, I'm very excited because this is good news for South Africa. It's a vote of confidence on South Africa as an investment location that I hope will inspire other US investors to follow suit and invest in South Africa.
Also in attendance, the chair of Business Unity South Africa, Mxolisi Mgojo, who told the audience that while governments might not always see eye to eye, business must keep building trust, deepen linkages, and create opportunities. Shervin Brycepease, SABC News, New York.